Welcome to the Learning Targets discussion group for Stonebridge High School. In this tutorial, I'm going to take you through the steps of logging into Vision, finding the course, and starting to participate in the course discussion. The first thing we need to do is to figure out how to get into Vision. If you're using it from the school computers, you can just use the desktop link under Technology and click on Vision, and it will open up for you right away. If you are using it from home, you can just open a browser and type loudonvision.net and it'll take you directly to the course. There's also a link on the Stonebridge website under Teacher Resources. Once Vision opens, you'll need to log into Vision. Your login is the same login you use for the school computers. It's your lead login. It's the same one you use for Clarity, for the school computers, and for Vision. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Once you are logged into Vision, this is the welcome screen for Vision. You're going to scroll down and you're going to have a section over on the left hand side called My Courses. So you're going to click here. You should already be enrolled and so it should already be available to you. You're just going to click on the link and it's going to pull you into the discussion group. Okay, once you're in the discussion group, you can take some time to get familiar with the online environment, read some of the getting started materials, and get yourself familiar with the process that we're going to follow for the next 6 weeks. General information is listed there for you, as well as some netiquette do's and don'ts for an online discussion. And then there's a forum set up here for any issues you might have as you work through the 6 weeks discussion. These issues are related specifically to technology, problems you're having getting into the forum or posting something, maybe something issue you're having with your group. This is all kind of technical assistance you might need. It doesn't have anything to do with the content of the book or any of the more meaningful discussions that you're going to be having. This is just tech help, and we'll be checking that and assisting you through the process. So once you kind of get familiar with the getting started materials, your first task is to practice using the online forum. This is just sort of a practice forum setup, kind of a sandbox, so that any mistakes you might make in posting or playing around with getting familiar, you can make in the play forum and not in the real one. It's set up to discuss in length and detail about Ben Freeman's beard. Don't know if you've seen his beard. Might want to go down to the social studies department and check that out, and then go in and post some of your thoughts about that as a practice. So to get into the forum and to get into any of the forums throughout the 6 weeks discussion, you're just going to click on the link and it's going to pull you in to the online forum. Okay, so once you enter into the forum, you'll be able to add a discussion topic, and you'll also be able to read other people's discussion topics and see what they're saying. And this is the process we're going to follow throughout the entire book discussion. You'll notice that in the discussion forums, you are broken up into groups. These groups have been sent to you via email, but these are all of the groups that are listed. You belong to one of them. You can also bounce around and see what other groups are doing, what they're discussing. Okay, so if you wanted to participate in the practice forum, by guessing the exact date that Ben will have to shave that beard, due from carrying around all the weight that it holds on his head, you would go ahead and add a new discussion topic. So you click on that. And when you get there, the subject, there's some guidelines here to kind of guide you, but the subject is going to be the title of your post. All right, and then in the larger text area, you're going to actually type what you think, your thought. And as we move through the book, you would be typing in thoughts about the book and what you've read and responding to the prompts and the questions. All right, so you post whatever you want to say there as part of your discussion topic. You scroll down to the bottom and you post to forum. It's not in the forum until you actually post to it. So I'm going to post to the forum. And you can see how the discussion starts to build. So Karen Farzan posted something. I want to go in and see what she said. So I click on her discussion, which is Ben's beard. And she says, not sure of the date, but it will be soon. How much does it weigh, actually? And once you read Karen's discussion, you could actually reply just to her. And you might find as you go through the 6 weeks that somebody says something very insightful, very interesting, and you want to reply to them, not necessarily post something totally new, a new discussion topic. You just want to continue a conversation with that person. And then you'll find other people might reply as well, and you kind of get a little discussion going. So I might reply to Karen and say, all right, so once I reply to Karen, it's not posting a new discussion now, it's just replying to her, and you can see that the discussion starts to build. So the next person that goes in to read Karen's post, they're going to see that I responded. All right, so if I go back to the general post, you'll see that anything that's current will kind of keep itself on top. Okay, and from the general discussion outline here, you can also see who replied. So it's you can kind of track and see what you want to go read and what you want to go see. So as we move through this discussion process, as you read the book, for each week, you are supposed to post a new discussion topic, like I did when I did Hopefully Soon. You're supposed to post something new, a general thought that you came up with. But then you're also supposed to read through some of the other discussions that have been posted and reply. All right, so that's how you do that. You just open up their discussion and you hit reply, and then you respond to something that they said. So every week, you would go in and you would post something new and reply to something. So to get started in the actual course, you're going to scroll down and you'll see week 1. Now when week 2 comes, you'll see week 2. So it's just sort of limited what you can see. You're not going to see all 6 weeks at once. You're just going to see whatever week we're currently in posted there. Okay, so anytime during this February 8th to February 16th time period, you can go in and participate in the online discussion. You can do it at night, you can do it at school, you can do wherever you want to do from whatever device you want to do it. Each week you're going to come in, you're going to see some of the simple directions that have been posted for you, and then you're going to click on the forum to enter. So for this one, we're going into the actual forum. This is the discussion that we're going to be having. You're going to read the prompt, and it's going to guide you into what you might want to start a discussion about. Okay, so once you read it and you come up with something that you want to say, you're going to go to add a new discussion, to type in a topic, a subject that kind of gives people a quick idea of what you're going to say, and then you're going to elaborate on it more down in the big text box here, and you're going to say post to forum. Okay, so if you're the first person to start a discussion, you might have to come back a couple days later and then reply to somebody, because there might not be enough to reply to when this discussion is first getting started. But you want to try to make sure that during the week you post something original and reply. And just so you notice that each week has 2 questions. So you're going to reply to both of them and post discussions for both of them. Okay, so question 1 is hitting the target. Question 2, a Jerry Maguire moment. You want to respond to both of those discussion forums. So that's how you get started in the course. That's how you post to forums. That's how every week is going to work from now until the end of the 6 weeks. There's not going to be any surprises. There might be some activities posted here and there that sort of elaborate on the topics, might ask you to watch a video or take a survey or something like that. If something gets posted over the next 6 weeks that needs further instructions, I'll make another tutorial and show you how to do that. But for right now, this is all you have to do. Just log in, click on the forums, and add your information. One quick thing you might be interested in is subscribing to a forum. If you wanted to subscribe to the forum so that you know when people have posted a discussion topic, you can do that. And then what will happen is you'll get an email every time somebody posts to the forum, and you'll know if you want to go in and reply or if you want to kind of follow the discussion that way. To do that, once you're in the forum, I'm going to click back into the forum here. Once you're in there, over here up on the right hand side, you'll see subscribe to this forum. You can go ahead and click that. And now every time somebody posts to this forum, I'm going to get an email. Now let's say you subscribe to the forum and you think this is really annoying. I don't want to get these emails every time somebody posts to the forum. At any time you can go back into the forum and just unsubscribe, and it'll just take you out. But some people like to do that so they know when it's posted. It's kind of serves as a reminder, and then they can go in and reply right away and kind of be done with it for the week. So I hope you enjoy reading through the book, and I'll see you online.